Assalamu alaikum. Today we will start perimeter and area. This is the lecture number 1 and we will see perimeter. You know, any closed figure, for example, rectangle, triangle, rectangle, square, polygon. Every closed figure of any number of sides has a perimeter. So, what does a perimeter mean? Perimeter is the sum of the length of all the sides of a closed figure. If this is a triangle, then its perimeter will be the sum of the length of all these three sides. This is a rectangle, then its perimeter will be the sum of all these four sides. The length of sum of all these four sides. Okay, this is a polygon, that is a pentagon here. So its perimeter will be the sum of length of all these five sides of a pentagon. Okay, so let's see the definition. Sum of the length of all sides of closed figure is the perimeter of that figure. Now, perimeter of a sphere. We know that for a sphere, every side is equal. Every side is same. Okay, all the sides are of equal length. Therefore, the perimeter, suppose this is a sphere of side A, then this side A, then all the sides, length of all the sides will be A. Then its perimeter will be A plus A plus A plus A, that is 4A. So the general formula for the perimeter of a sphere is 4 into side. 4 into side of a sphere, whatever the side of the sphere. Now perimeter of the rectangle. We know that for a rectangle, the opposite sides are of equal length. So suppose if this is a rectangle and this side is A, then this side will automatically be A because equal sides are of equal length. And suppose this side is B, then automatically this side will also be equal to B. Then the perimeter of this rectangle will be A plus B plus A plus B, that is 2A plus 2B. If we take 2 common, then the perimeter of the rectangle will be 2 into under bracket A plus B, that is 2 into length plus 2 into breadth, 2 into B plus 2 into A, where if A is the length and B is the breadth. B is the length and A is the breadth. Okay, 2 into length and 2 into breadth. If we take 2 common, then the perimeter will be 2 into L plus B. Okay, let's see some examples. The perimeter of a rectangle is 64 centimeter. If its length is 17 centimeter, what is its breadth? The perimeter of a rectangle is given as 64 centimeter and length is given as 17 centimeter, and we have to calculate the breadth. So let the breadth be x centimeter. So the formula for the perimeter is 2 into length plus 2 into breadth, that is equal to the perimeter. If we take 2 common, 2 into length plus breadth equal to perimeter is given as 64. 2 into length is given as 17 plus x equal to 64. By solving 2 into 17 plus x, if we divide it by 2, both the sides, divide by 2, then we get this 2 will cancel out. Then above we will get 17 plus x equal to 32. The 17 will go on this side, 32 minus 17, that will give 15. So the breadth of the rectangle is 15 centimeter. Clear? Now the next question is the perimeter of a rectangle of length 28 centimeter and breadth 20 centimeter is equal to the perimeter of a sphere. What is the length of the side of that sphere? The perimeter of the rectangle का perimeter given है. It is given that the perimeter of a rectangle whose length is 28 and breadth is 20 centimeter is equal to the perimeter of a sphere. So we have to calculate the side of that sphere. So we have to calculate the perimeter of the rectangle and equate it by the perimeter of the square and find out the side of the sphere. Let's see how. The perimeter of the rectangle we will calculate first. 2 into length plus breadth. Length and breadth is given and that will calculate it as 96. We have to calculate the side of the sphere. So side of the sphere is A, suppose. Then the perimeter of the sphere is equal to the perimeter of this rectangle given in the question. So 4A is equal to 96. Then we calculate the value of A as 96 by 4. That will give 24 centimeter. So the side of the sphere is 24 centimeter. Let's see exercise number 44. If the length and breadth of the rectangle are doubled, how many times the perimeter of the old rectangle will that of the new old rectangle will that of the new rectangle be? क्या given है question में? If the length and breadth of the rectangle are doubled. So suppose the initial length and breadth of the rectangle are L and B, and if we double the length and breadth as 2L and 2B, then what will be the perimeter of the new rectangle? न्यू रेक्टेंगल का perimeter ओल्ड रेक्टेंगल से क्या कंपैरिजन है दोनों का, ओल्ड रेक्टेंगल और न्यू रेक्टेंगल का. So let the length of the old rectangle be B, L, length of breadth of the old rectangle be B. Then the perimeter of the old rectangle is 2 into L plus B by the formula. Now for the new rectangle, length and breadth are doubled. That is, length of the new rectangle is 2L and breadth of the new rectangle is 2B. The perimeter of the new rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth, that is 2. Length is 2L and breadth is 2B. That is 2. If we take here 2 common, 2 into 2 L plus B. This 2L plus B is nothing but the perimeter of the old rectangle. So 2 into perimeter of the old rectangle. Therefore, the perimeter of new rectangle is equal to twice the perimeter of the old rectangle, or we can say that the perimeter of the new rectangle is double the perimeter of the old rectangle. Clear? Let's see next question. If the side of a square is tripled, how many times the perimeter of the first square will be that of the new square? So this question is same as that of the previous question. What you have to do? The side of the square is tripled. First of all, you have to calculate the side of the original old square, that is 4A. Perimeter of the old square, that is 4 into A. Then you have to just triple the side of the square, that is 3A, and calculate its perimeter. And you have to find out the relation between the old and new square. So try it by your own. This is the homework for you. Okay. Next question. Given alongside is a diagram of a playground. This is a diagram of a playground. It shows the length of its sides. Here the sides are given. Find the perimeter of the playground. Okay, so this is the playground given and we have to find out the perimeter of this playground. So this side is 15 meter, so automatically the side or the length till this point is 15 meter. Okay, again this much area, this much length is 15 centimeter, so automatically this much length will be 15 meter. Okay, again this much side is 10 meter, so automatically this side is 10 meter. This side is 5 meter, so automatically this is 5 meter. So what are the sides we got? Here this side is 30 plus 10 plus 15 plus 5 plus 15 plus 15. So this is the area of the playground. Let's see how to solve this question. It's known that the perimeter of the polygon is equal to the sum of length of all the sides of a polygon. We know that the perimeter is the sum of all the sides of a polygon. Let's mark the vertices of a given polygon as A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E, F, and suppose this is the point G. The given figure can be broken into the rectangle and a square by drawing a line CG parallel to BA. If we draw an imaginary line CG which is parallel to AB, then we got one rectangle here and one square. So rectangle, this is the side 10 meter, then this side will automatically be 10 meter. This side is 15 meter, then this side will automatically be 15 meter. Okay, now ABCD is a rectangle and GDEF is a square. Here GDEF is automatically a square because this is 15 meter, this side is 5 plus this 10, 15. This is 15, this is 15, and this is the opposite side. This will also be equal to 15, and this is also be equal to 15. So this is the square of side 15 centimeter, 15 centimeter side, 15 meter side, and this is a rectangle of length 15 meter and breadth 10 meter. Since the opposite sides of rectangle are equal, then GC equal to AB equal to 10 meter. We have seen opposite sides of a rectangle are equal, therefore GC will be equal to AB equal to 10 meter and AG equal to BC equal to 15 meter. This AG equal to BC equal to 15 meter. Since the length of each side of a square is equal, then we know that length of each side of a square is equal, then this DE equal to EF equal to FG equal to GD is equal to 15 meter. Therefore the perimeter of this playground is equal to this 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 10 plus 15 plus 5 plus 15, that will be equal to 90 meter. Okay, what's the next question? As shown in the figure, 4 napkins all of the same size were made from a square piece of a cloth of length 1 meter. What length of the lace will be required to trim all 4 sides of all the napkins? Okay. This is a one piece of a cloth of 1 meter side. स्क्वायर पीस ऑफ क्लॉथ है जिसकी ईच साइड 1 मीटर है, उससे हमने 4 नैपकिन्स बनाई. एक क्लॉथ से जिसकी साइड 1 मीटर है उससे हमने 4 नैपकिन्स बनाई. It is asked in the question that what length of a lace will be required to trim all 4 sides of all the napkins. अब ईच नैपकिन के ऑल 4 साइड्स को हमको लेस लगानी है, तो कितनी लेस हमको लगेगी? तो लेंथ ऑफ ईच साइड ऑफ स्क्वायर पीस ऑफ द क्लॉथ is 1 meter. Now 4 napkins all of the same size were made from this square piece of the cloth. Therefore the length of each side of the napkin is S is equal to length of each side of the square piece of the cloth divided by 2. So 1 divided by 2, that is half meter. This is के लिए 1 meter लेंथ का एक क्लॉथ था हमारा, 1 meter लेंथ, उसमें से हमने 4 नैपकिन्स बनाई. सो 1 नैपकिन की लेंथ कितनी हुई ईच साइड की? दिस होल इज 1 मीटर, देन लेंथ ऑफ 1 नैपकिन इज, साइड ऑफ 1 नैपकिन इज 1/2, दैट इज अ हाफ मीटर. So half meter. Length of the lace needed to trim all the 4 sides of a napkin is equal to perimeter of the napkin. अब एक नैपकिन को कितनी लेस लगेगी? दैट विल बी इक्वल टू द पेरीमीटर ऑफ द नैपकिन. सो 4 into S, दैट इज 4 into 1/2, दैट इज 2 meter. So 1 napkin will require 2 meter lace. The length of the lace needed to trim all the 4 sides of a 4 napkins is equal to 4 into length of the lace needed for a napkin, that is 4 into 2, that is 8 meter. Okay, clear? Here we have completed exercise number 44 and the question number 2 is homework for you. This question is homework for you. Okay, try it by your own. Allah Hafiz.